Over the last few years, I've thrown myself into so many different projects, making my debut album, going on tour, and chasing opportunities left, right, and centre, all of which were made possible because of this YouTube channel. And while I'm proud of everything I've achieved, somewhere along the way, I lost what YouTube used to mean to me. It used to be my creative home, a place to share everything, raw, real, and unfiltered. So this year, I'm making my YouTube channel my priority again. This vlog, filmed over the course of last week, is a glimpse into a typical few days in my life, writing music, filming, editing, and finding my rhythm again. It's messy, creative, and exactly what I've missed. Welcome to a week in my life as a musician and a YouTuber. Good morning. It is Monday, the 3rd of February, 11 a.m. And my priority today is to finish editing this epic NAMM vlog that will be about 25 minutes. So I'm really excited to show people my time there, which I am noticing now. You know I love guitar gear, you know I love playing guitar, but there's not too much guitar playing going on in this. So it's a lot more about the people I met, and I did get to perform, obviously, but yeah, this is sort of just the behind the scenes of everything that happens. And the thing I've realised about NAMM is that every artist and every individual that walks through and every brand have such a different experience of NAMM because there is just so much going on. So my experience in this vlog is completely different to maybe the other vlogs you'll see. Full of other people, full of other instruments, full of other just moments. And that's what I love about it. There's just not enough time to do absolutely everything. But anyway, I better get back to editing because I would like to finish this and upload this today. So yeah, let's get to work.
You tell me make a wish, a secret, while I'm blowing out these candles. Then you looked at me till I prayed as the whole room disappears.
1:30 p.m, still editing. Have had a few conversations with my team members because it is Monday morning, so it hasn't been purely in Final Cut. But one little piece of advice when you are editing and tying in music, because I have some sort of B-roll footage of the actual travel, I was thinking of showing you what I do to make life a little bit easier. So yeah, let me show you. You will see on my timeline that I have 2 audio tracks. Now, they won't both remain on, but the first one, the top one, which I'm going to leave at the full sort of mastered volume, is the track with vocals. So vocals kick in around here. But this one is the instrumental track, which is unmastered, but also missing the vocals. So what I do is I sync it together so that I can easily transition when I start talking, because having vocals when there's talking going on is just like a bit too much information for video, I feel. And it's one of my pet hates, editing, when people have some busy vocals going on underneath when they're just talking. So what I'm going to do here is lower the volume a bit so that it would probably be a bit more suitable for being underneath other footage. But then I will also just cut that for the time being. And I'm now just going to edit this B-roll sequence to the full mastered track. I'm not always perfect with this, but what I like to do is have anything that is supporting or accompanying cinematic footage where there is no talking audio. I would try and have that sort of hitting at -6 dB, not full to 0. I just prefer things being a little bit quieter for video because talking can peak, so I kind of dip the talking footage as well. But then when it is the instrumental track, I will maybe keep that at maybe, I don't know, -18 decibels, depending on the initial volume of the track, obviously, so that when it's underneath talking, it's not all-consuming. But this is just a sort of time saver, so I'm not searching for both tracks. I can then cut and then I can switch or move these forward. Maybe I wouldn't have all the backing music underneath all this talking. Maybe I would just sort of cut to it and fade it out so you don't sort of notice the transition. But then for the next sequence, wherever it may be, without any talking, which seems to be miles away, Like these moments, maybe I can switch straight to the mastered audio. That is what I'm going to spend my time doing now. I have them synced up together, and then I will cut to one or t'other when the time is right. But you may do this already, but if you are an originals artist and you are using your own music as backing music, this is something really, really easy to do, because you just remove the vocals, sync them up at the beginning, and then cut to one or t'other when you need to. My eyes are blurry from staring at a screen, but it is 5:13 p.m. and I have a 27.5-minute timeline. Take a look at this. So yeah, I'm just going to watch it through, double check all my editing, double check all the timing that I've done to the musical beats, and then export and upload early to Patreon and Nebula. And then I think I will hit it live tomorrow evening, which is a Tuesday. So yeah, a bit of a Tuesday talks. There's plenty of talking in this, not so much music. And then I have to move on to the next objective of this week, which is filming a documentary script. So that is on my to-do list. The documentary is like 55 minutes so far. So it's going to be a big project for this week, but I'm excited. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 4th of February, and I finished exporting this vlog last night quite late. I was having slight issues. Sometimes just editing just takes a little bit longer than you always expect. And now I have to work on the thumbnail. I had finished the edit at around 6:30. I sort of proof-watched the whole thing with Emmy helping me. And then I went to evening classes because I'm studying a certain language that I would really like to be fluent in by the end of this year. I am not fluent yet, nowhere near. So now I have to work on the thumbnail. This is always a tricky thing because I know the word clickbait is thrown around a lot, but essentially the art form of titling and creating one singular image to describe a 27-minute video is quite tricky. So you can see how people fall into traps of giving things, 5 words where it's like, this thing is amazing, or this thing is terrible, here's why. And it's just usually about 5 words that you have as a title. You can't really be like, hey, I spent 3 days at this amazing event that is full of music products and loads of artists that you like and admire, watch it. So it is tricky. So I have to think about that. I also just need to find a suitable image, because even this far into my YouTube career, getting that photo is just tricky to communicate exactly what I want to communicate in this video, which is just essentially a really, really good, wholesome time. So yeah, that will take maybe a little bit, and then I have to start working on the next video. And I did start writing a little bit of a song as well, and I'm hoping just to get that sort of into Ableton, just like the opening sort of sketch. I'm interested this year in exploring, now that I'm in the studio space, a little bit more sort of polished demos, not just acoustic guitar and vocals, which is obviously how I start off the song. But I would like to, start going down the Rachel K. Collier route or the Andrew Huang route, where they, build their songs in Ableton, and then they can come back to those ideas later on. Get my producing skills up a little bit. So, what else do I have to do? Many other things, lots of admin. It's a Tuesday, and I've just had an invite to an event on Thursday, which will be really interesting. I've never been to ISE, and so I think, yeah, we'll go over there. Get a bit techie this week after being music-y last week. That is what's on my mind. Let's get back to work. It is almost 7 p.m. and I've gotten completely carried away. I did have a big long meeting about a big long script, and then we decided to post a piece of short form content about St. Vincent's guitar that you can see behind me. And then I got carried away working in Ableton. You know how I promised myself that I would like get in there and try and track something? Well, I got completely distracted by the St. Vincent. I have this pretty cool setting on the Fender Tone Master. If I just save my settings before it was using the preset Wild Eddie. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try and program some drums, but I'm getting a little bit carried away. So today has been quite fruitful. The NAMM video that I was editing has gone live and has had a really nice response so far, so thanks for watching that. And yeah, I definitely have to be thinking about the next video, but right now I am just getting carried away, playing some music, playing some guitar. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. Hello. It is Wednesday, the 5th of February, and I am running late for a meeting with Rachel K. Collier, who I've been working with for, 5 years now, going on 5 years, and yeah, we are working on something else together because we love collaborating, and yeah, we've been working for the last 3 months on this project. So we are coming into maybe the last 4 weeks of getting it all ready and prepared for launch. But yeah, more on that later. And yeah, I better get on this call. Okay, Rach, you're in my weekly vlog.
Hi, everyone.
Have you enjoyed working with me recently?
Yeah, I really have, actually. It's been really nice. It's been good, isn't it? I don't think I could have done this alone. My God, I would have lost my mind.
Nah, we're partners in crime on this one, aren't we?
Partners in crime, yeah, no. It's been good. You've made me accountable. I have to turn up and teach you things.
You've made me accountable. I've actually had to learn it. Again. Good morning. It is Thursday of my vlog, and well, this is the first time I'm heading into ISE. This is a very different crowd to NAMM and a very different setup. But we're going to take a look at some brands that are sort of known for content creation and audio-visual kit, I guess. I don't know if you can even hear me. The noise levels are still actually quite high and there are no musical instruments around. This is my friend Vincent who got us tickets to ISE.
I'm in AI, I'm in technology, so we're building like Black Mirror stuff right now. And yeah, it's pretty controversial, but we're going to change lives.
I can see I filled in the time, I played things apart, a month or two. We've been over for so long, but every morning I wish I could wake up to you.
It's really bizarre actually, because I feel like as this is my first ISE, it's how I felt in 2015 at NAMM, where you walk around and you're discovering all these brands that you didn't know existed, and they exist in such a high level. And then you don't know anyone that works at the brand, so I don't really have any friends at these companies. And now I just realize the drastic change that NAMM has for me, but this is fantastic. This is really, really spectacular. This is the KMS 105. in custom colours, which I used on tour and was unbelievable.
Bleeding to pass a month or two. We've been over for so long, but every morning now I can see I filled in the time. I played things to.
Now that is what I need for the studio. This camera level is insane. It's all for like live sports and stuff like that. It's way out of my league.
Wake up to you. Wish I could wake up to you.
Charming or tedious, which kind of thing do I flow in? You like to push me away, draw me close with those eyes, give me fear to stay.
A crazy show is just about to start with this amazing setup. Let's see what happens. That was super interesting, totally different to what I've experienced before. So much technology that I think I just sort of, I don't know what I was thinking about the companies that are investing in that kind of, crazy systems for festivals, for cinemas, and just gigantic stuff, live streaming football matches, and it's just next level technology. So very impressive. Vincent gave us the ticket, so thank you, Vincent, who you've seen in this vlog. And yeah, I guess we're gonna head home now. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to read your comments, see what you think. If you do like what I do, can I ask a favour? Would you subscribe to my free newsletter? It's the best way to get in touch, and I send out emails each week sharing what I'm up to and things I've learnt. It doesn't cost a thing, and you can unsubscribe any time. Okay, however, as always, I'll be seeing you here again very, very soon.